Hello heroes and beauties, welcome to Motorholic. So today we have this Tata Nexon EV MAX, and here's the key, which is a basic key. I mean, it's seen in almost every Tata cars. Lock, unlock, turn on your headlight, open the boot, that's it. And talking about this EV MAX, so it is not MAX because it has the increased length or width and anything like that. It is just because now it gets a larger battery pack, which is 40.5 kilowatt, and a larger ARAI certified range in single charge, which is 437 kilometers. And here is the nicely packed electric motors. Obviously engine is not here. You can see EV Ziptron badging here, and no hydraulic struts, no insulation because it doesn't need that. And the hood is like a typical Tata, it is quite heavy. And talking about the design also, there's hardly any change. I would say no change, because like talking about the front grille, it's the same humanity grille. This is finished in black, EV badging here in blue, and center Tata logo. You can see the humanity line is finished in blue to like differentiate it from the regular Nexon. And talking about the headlight is exactly same. This is your projector setup with yellow light. This is for low beam, and this is your halogen bulb for your high beam, whereas this is your regular LED DRLs, which is a LED unit. And it also turns into indicators, blinkers, you can see here. And coming down below, you can see the fog lamp is also finished in yellow bulb, and around it you get the blue accents here also to differentiate it from the regular Nexon again. And coming down below the grille, you can see the arrow treatment here with blue tinge there also, and it gives it a 3D effect, and it looks nice. And lower half of the bumper, you can see it's finished in silver treatment to give it a like SUV-ish look. And this is your plastic treatment is all around running, and this color is only exclusive to this Nexon EV MAX, and it is sort of a dark grayish treatment, and also has a dark blue, which is different. Again, this gray and that dark blue is exclusive to this MAX, whereas the white is available in the regular EV also. And you can see the EV badging here. And the change I would say is this: the alloy wheel design has been changed, and the tire size is same. You can see 215/60 R16, and design looks nice. And the ARVM is finished in this black treatment here, and this integrated indicators are in it, and again EV badging here. And this the window line is finished in blue to differentiate it from the regular Nexon, and no request sensor on the co-driver, whereas it gets now your ventilated seats. I'll talk about later also. And you can see the side molding here, and roof rails, your sunroof, which is quite unnecessary in the Indian market. And this roof you can see is like white finished. It has also has an option of black roof, and plastic cladding is all running all around. And A, B, C pillar is finished in black to give it a floating roof effect. And opening this will reveal charging port. You can charge your car from here. This is regular AC charging port, and from this you can charge with a DC fast charger. And Tata Motors gives you option to opt for a AC fast charger, and you can install it at your home or your office. It is around 7.2 kilowatt fast charger. And coming down below, like it gets the rear disc also at the rear, which is a nice thing. And tire size is same. Obviously you can see the suspension setup, and now it gets a clear lens tail light setup. And this star arrow type of finish is given to the parking, or you can see the braking light, which is a LED unit. And this your indicator blinkers are the halogen. Same is the case with the reverse light, halogen. And coming down below, here is the reflector, which has a sort of a like tri arrow finish in its small tri arrow. I guess you can't see that. And around it you get this blue accent here also, and again this blue accent. So Tata Motors has used this tri arrow so much now. I don't know what it is. I mean, like, is Tata Motors promoting Mercedes, or what are they doing? I mean, are they planning to change this logo to that? I don't know, but that is the case. Ziptron badging here, Tata badge logo here. You can see the camera, EV badging here again, Nexon badging, and headlight tail light here also. You can see the wiper and washer, and this you can see the attention to detail, some Tiger and is made there, high mounted stop lamp, and this is your shark fin antenna which is finished in black, and lower half of the bumper is finished in plastic, and this sort of like greyish silver treatment here also, and I guess here you can fit your rear fog light. And this you can see the underbody, obviously there won't be the exhaust pipe, but nicely packed underbody. And to open the boot, just press this and the boot will open, and it will reveal 350 liters of boot space, and you can see two hooks here which has the capacity of 33 kgs, lights here, and here also two hooks with 33 kg capacity. And here is your tire mobility kit, which is a puncture repair kit which is exclusive to all the which is not exclusive, now available in all the Tata cars. And here's the toolkit, and below this you get this steel rim, but the tire size happens to be exactly same 215/60 R16, but the steel rim was cutting there obviously. And this is your 12-volt AC charger for your car, which can charge your car up to within like around 20 hours, somewhere around that. I don't know exact figures, but to close it, just push it back, and yeah, you have to put efforts because it's a Tata, and that's it. And like talking about one more thing is that now the ground clearance has been gone for a toss, because like it gets the larger battery pack, and larger battery pack means larger space it will require. You can see it is bulging out, and earlier the Tata Nexon EV used to get around 205 mm of ground clearance, but now it has limit to it. It is limited to 190 mm, which is sort of like a thing. And request sensor on the driver's side, as I told you. And talking about the quality, you can see the tri-arrow finish here. Obviously it is a Tata, so build quality can't be going for a toss. And obviously there is not much of a soft touch material, but this part is quite a soft, it's a leather and feels nice. And a door handle, and this is your inner door handle. This is your lock unlock grab. This is for the power window and keeping your 1 liter bottle. And speaker here, tweeter here, so large window area also. And you can see the seats gets 2 adjustable headrests at the rear, isofix child mount seat belts, and you can recline the seat also into 60-40 split and increase the boot carrying capacity. And let's get in firstly. So getting in and out, obviously like the Nexon is quite heighted, so no issue, but then also this is your inner door handle, this is your handle to grab onto. Hook here also, and height adjustable seat belts for both the front passengers, or you can see driver and the passenger. And the knee room is quite nice, and there is hardly any issue in the thigh support, at least for me. And you get the rear AC vents here also, but there is no USB port. It should have got that, but you do get a 12-volt socket, which is here, sort of a weirdly placed. Can't be sort of not easily accessible for the passengers at the rear. You get the center armrest with 2 cup holders, no center headrest, but the hump is quite low, so the center passenger can sit, and the seat recline angle is nice. And talking about the headroom, it is also okay for me, though the Nexon gets the sloping roof line, so like taller passenger will obviously face an issue maybe. And the new room is okay, thigh support is okay, recline angle is okay, the seat comfort is kind of okay, but this comes to in contact to shoulder and robs the feel, but otherwise it's okay. And you can see the material used is like top notch. I like the material, again I'm saying it. And inner door handle, opening the hood, this your handle door, whatever you want to call it, and closing it. You can see build quality What are your thoughts on the Nexon EV design? I mean, does it do you like it or not? I sort of liked it, but it could have been more better, I would say, because like you are launching a new car, the Tata Motors have should given it some more changes. That would have been a nice touch. And this is your button for ventilated seats, as I showed you at the co driver also. This is for your recline angle. This is to increase or decrease the height of the seat height, and move ahead or behind seat. And there's the brake pedal, accelerator pedal, and there's the dead pedal. That's it. No scuff plates and all, but yeah, you get this umbrella holder also here, you can see. And the door pocket is not sort of a wide, I would say, but yeah, you can keep 1 liter bottle here and some more stuff here. Grab handle, and this is your inner door handle, lock unlock again, child locking rear windows, and the window controls are here. Only the driver side has the auto down, but no auto up. So that is the thing. From here you can adjust the ARVMs, electrically adjustable, and you can see Twitter, speakers. This is your red reflector to remind, or you can see the alert the oncoming traffic in the night especially. And here this AC vents, which has the blue accents here also, and some secret compartment here, and that's it. So and talking about the seat comfort, okay seat, you can see a tri-star arrow here also, and adjustable headrest, and the seat comfort is okay, not the best, I would say. And you can see the Nexon EV there written. Just close the door. So here is the steering wheel. You can see like typical Tata, slightly flat bottom steering wheel, and you can see the blue stitching in it, which is quite unique and nice, and it looks nice, and the steering is good to hold. At the center again Tata logo. And let's check the horn. So it's a normal horn, but thankfully it is loud enough. Otherwise usually Tata cars don't have loud enough horns. And here are the controls for your wipers. Let's use it. And I don't know why it's spraying the water at the bottom only. It's not spraying. I hope it's only exclusive to this car. Some fault might be there. Otherwise, but like it has cleaned the windscreen quite nicely. Let's use the rear wiper. So you can see at the rear the wiper is working nicely and throwing a good enough water. And these are your controls for your high beam lights, you can see, and obviously it gets automatic headlights and automatic wipers, and for indicators also. So that is the thing. And these are your controls for this multimedia unit. You have the voice command, hanging up the call, increasing the volume, changing the track, Bluetooth and all. And this is your for cruise control, and only this is for your this MID display. You can just change like trip B, go to setting. You can see the energy flow also, like right now is it charging. It also shows whether the car is tire is charging the and all those stuffs. And trip A, trip B, and can go in the menu also. And this is your analog speedometer. The speed limit is set till 140. I mean, it has the speed limit of 140. And this is sort of a tachometer, and there is showing the battery percentage, which is 70% to 49, which is the distance to empty. I mean, where the after 249 you have to recharge the battery. That is the thing. And you can see the tachometer starts from here. I'm actually driving the car a bit so that I can show you, because see what happens when you use that, it will go gradually up. That is the tachometer. Whereas if you use this Regen braking, it will go below that and it will be in blue, because again let me see, it's using blue Regen right now and it has turned in blue. And one more thing is that you can see this graph also. Here it's showing like if it's going below blue, it's Regen, and it's going above blue, it's using the power. And if it goes above the red, that means like it is in sport mode, it is using a lot of power. That is this case. And here it's showing level 3, that is the Regen level. You can increase and decrease the Regen level. Like I'll shift to 2, 1. It has 3 level modes, whereas in 4th, I mean, you can turn off completely the Regen. So that is the thing. And it has the 3 mode, drive mode I would say. It is the
Sport drive mode activated.
And then there's this.
Economy drive mode activated.
And then this.
City drive mode activated.
So 3 drive modes and 3 levels of regen. One is for off also. So total 4 you can say. And this is your odometer. And here it's showing time, which is track is being playing, temperature. So that is the case with the cluster here. And coming down here you also get this wireless charging pad, thankfully. And this is to place your any other stuff, or maybe you can keep your key. And below this you have a quite deep storage to keep your stuff. Wireless charging pad, which I showed you. This is for your regen, which I showed you, 3 level of regen, and if you press it thrice it will completely turn off. Auto hold, electronic parking brake. This is for your eco or sport mode.
Economy drive mode activated.
If you'll press it again, it will
City
go in
drive
city.
mode
So
activated.
that is the thing. And it also changes this dial according to, if you'll shift in sport, it will red,
drive.
eco in green, and then city in blue. So
City
that is
drive
the thing.
mode activated.
Shift in neutral, reverse, and in park. So when you shift in park now, you don't have to press the parking brake. Even you don't have to like. So that is the thing. When you just press it, it will shift it automatically in park. Whereas if you pull it, then it will shift in this park. So that is the thing. Let's see the reverse parking camera. So it gets the reverse parking camera with the adaptive guidelines. You can see the camera quality is okay, nice. And here's the 12 volt socket also. And this is your USB type B port, and A port. And this is your hill descent control and dummy button. This is for your front fog light. This is to unlock your charging port. This is to lock the car, unlock the car, open the boot. This is for where you want the airflow of for the AC. This is for recirculation, rear defogger, front defogger. Economy mode of AC. This is for turning on your AC, auto AC, turning off the air conditioning. And to turn on the AC now, let me shift and can increase or decrease the temperature by this, and the information will be shown here. So that is the thing, increase, decrease the fan speed. And you can also give the command and turn on air conditioning.
Please turn on climate system and try again.
So basically it's not the smart enough, but yeah, it does a decent job. And here is the Nexon badging here. This is for your hazard button. AC vents, around that you again get the blue accents to remind you, yeah, this you are driving EV. And here also you get this blue accent. This will reveal your glove box, which is just humongous. I mean, what you want to fit it, you can fit it. It is obviously a cool one. And here also there is a compartment to keep other stuffs. And you can see this sort of a trio finish on this. And it is nicely done. Like here it is no trio finish, gradually it's increasing, and at the end it is completely filled with the arrows. And there's no soft touch material. Everywhere there's hard only. And this is the multimedia from Harman. Everywhere hard material, okay, no soft touch material. And this multimedia is the same one, regular basic one, like has this Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and then it has a Z Connect also. You can control the controls via your mobile phone. And it also has this your air purifier inbuilt. You can see the AQI levels, it's showing it 21. You can control it like so. That is the thing, and that's it. And you can see there's no mirror or light here, same is the case there, but there is a mirror but no light. And this is your light, you can see LED lights. And this is to get sunroof, as I told, but sun blind is manually, you can open or close, whereas if you want to open sunroof, okay, you can pop your hood, but it's not much of a bigger one. And if you want to close it, just press it. Or if you want to just open pop up, you can just press this. See, that's it, quite basic. And is the mic. So let's quickly talk about the driving part. So I have shifted in sport mode and in D, and we'll launch the car. So we'll roll down the window a bit, and So you might have listened, there is some amount of wheel spin, and obviously there will be, because the power output happens to be 143 PS of power and 250 Newton meter of torque. And as I told, like, it gets a larger battery pack, so the power has been increased and the torque also. And the range, as I've told, it's 437 kilometers ARAI claim, but obviously you won't expect it in real world, but you can expect around 350 and somewhere around that if you drive quite nicely. And as I told, it gets the 3 level of Regen. So right now I'm 3. You can see, like, I'm not applying the brake, but the car is just slowing down on its own. See, now I have applied the brake to completely halt it, so it doesn't completely halt down. And you can just select from here, as I told. And it has eco mode also.
Economy drive mode activated.
So in eco mode, the power doesn't like go all the way up. So this graph, you can see where the red line. So if I'll drive in eco mode, it won't go up then the red, because it's in eco, that's why. So in eco mode, it won't go above then the red, even if I press all the way the accelerator pedal. You can see. Will stick to that red line, but won't go up. And even the you can see this tachometer, it won't go till the red, which was the case with the sport mode. If I'll shift in sport mode, see,
Sport drive mode activated.
and see that red orangey thing. So whereas in eco mode, it doesn't go up. Now talking about the handling, you can see, like, throwing around the corners, it won't give you much of a confidence, but yeah, it doesn't lose the confidence. So nicely done. I mean, like, I was impressed at the first time, being a EV, and even the suspension is on the softer side, because, like, it's a SUV. So then also the body roll is quite well contained. The 0 to 100 comes in just around 9 seconds, and braking performance is also okay, good. And talking about the power output delivery is, like, nice. I mean, it pulls the car quite nicely and evenly. And as soon as you press the accelerator pedal, there is a surge of flow, but it's not that much sudden also, but it's okay. If I compare to ZSEV, it's slower than that, but yeah, the output is okay. I mean, it pulls nicely. If you ask me which is the better, like the Nexon EV or this EV Max, I would say EV Max, because, like, you are spending a bit more, like, that also costs somewhere around that only. You invest a bit more, that will be definitely beneficial for you, because, like, it will give you more range and some more features also. That is a good thing, more power output and all. One thing is that if you are not using the seat belt now, like right now I'm driving, but if, see, I'll show you. I'll park my car here and I've just turned off the car and taken out my seat belt and start the car again. And if I'll try to move the car ahead, it won't move, see, until and unless you will apply brake. See, it's showing fasten seat belt and see, okay, that is the good thing. And once I'll apply the brake, this, and now it will move. See, that is the, I mean, the level of cleverness the Tata Motors has done. Tata Motors is just rocking. They are literally rocking in terms of cars. I'm literally putting my head down to Tata Motors. They are just doing a fantastic job, and I'm really proud that one of our Indian car is just doing so great. I mean, all in all, to give it a final verdict, I would say, like, this, I mean, thankfully the Tata Motors thought for it. Like, the range is a real issue, because, like, and even Tata Motors says that it can go from Mumbai to Pune and come back from it in a single charge, but that would be possible only if you are in eco mode and you might be not using air conditioning that much. So, but if I compare to its rival, I mean, like, the major rival would be ZSEV, I would say, because it also has somewhere around their only range around 450, 460. So ZS EV is obviously on the expensive side than this Nexon, because like the ex-showroom prices is around 18 lakhs. You can easily get around 20 lakhs on road, whereas ZS EV starts only at 22 lakhs, but obviously it has more features like this. It has a 360 degree and then like a voice commands and all, but all in all, like I would say, if you want the car of this range, I mean this is the best car, because like it has everything what you want. It has a decent feature like ventilated seats, then your though it doesn't have panoramic sunroof, but yeah, it has a sunroof, and then good enough space, the boot space, the rear cabin space, everything is just fantastic. And thankfully, like Tata Motors has thought for the Max. I mean, like they have thankfully launched the Max, I would say, and which gives not even the buyers, but also, I mean, like especially the buyers, a good choice to choose onto. Whether they want only for the city drive, then they can go for the regular Nexon EV, whereas if you want a larger, like if they want to travel somewhere outstation also nearby, like within 100 kilometers, then they can opt for the EV Max. So this was my review of the Tata Nexon EV Max. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Do let me know in comment section what are your thoughts on it.